Hey everyone, throw away for obvious reasons. I need some perspective because the situation I'm in feels like a bad movie plot, and I'm not sure if I'm the villain or the victim. My name is Alex, 30s. About 10 years ago, I inherited a large, undeveloped parcel of land from my grandfather. It was several acres of basically just woods on the outskirts of a rapidly growing suburb. It was my someday asset. Someday I'd build a house, or sell it when the market was wry. The government envelope seemed harmless. I tore it open while making coffee, then froze. The tax bill was larger than my mortgage. My eyes locked onto 18 residential units. I read it twice. It made no sense. The only property I owned was the wooded land I'd inherited from my grandfather. Land that was supposed to be empty. A cold dread hit me. I ran to my office and pulled the contract I'd signed 5 years earlier with the HOA for the estates at Willow Creek, the luxury development next door. Their president, Brad, had approached me with a smile, claiming a survey error. He said they needed a strip of my land for a road and a park, promising it would increase my property value. After relentless pressure, I'd signed what I thought was a sale agreement. Now, with the bill shaking in my hand, I read the actual contract. Buried in the legal jargon was the truth. Term of ground lease, 99 years. I hadn't sold the land. I'd leased it for a century. The park was a fiction. While I lived my life, they'd built 18 luxury homes on my property. I felt sick. I'd been utterly fooled. I called my lawyer in a panic. After a long silence, he gave a low whistle. They screwed you, he said. But they screwed themselves worse. You're the landlord. He explained a clause stating that if the HOA developed the land, standard tenant laws applied. They were my tenants obligated to pay rent, a ridiculously low amount set in the lease. His advice: cash the checks. Be patient. You hold the deed. For years I did. The small monthly payments were a quiet reminder of the power I held. The situation exploded when Brad, assuming my silence was weakness, demanded I sell the land for a fraction of its worth. He threatened legal action and called me a blight. That was it. I instructed my lawyer to raise the rent to fair market value, a sum that would double the HOA fees for every homeowner. The reaction was immediate and vicious. Brad's emails turned threatening. Residents came to my house, screaming that I was a greedy monster destroying their community. But I didn't deceive anyone. Their HOA's greed created this situation. They tried to steal from me, and now they're facing the consequences. So, Reddit, am I the asshole for finally demanding what's fair?